Hello everyone, my name is Tung and right now I will walk you guys through my website that I have created for my friends. For this final project, I have created the home page, the resume page, the testimonial page, and this page, as you guys can see right now, it has 3 column page layout. And if I go down to smaller size, let's say tablet size or the laptop smaller size, then the 3 column page layout will be switched to 2 column page layout, and the third column will be pushed down to a new row. And if we go down to the smallest size, then the 3 column will be switched to 1 column only layout. And one thing that I have used to create this page layout is that I use the CSS grid module, no float, no clear flicks technique. And why I use this module, I will explain it later. For the gallery pages such as me and friends and places I have visited, I apply the same technique that I have used for the testimonial page to those 2 pages as well. So as you guys can see, 3 column page layout in bigger size and 2 column when we go down to the tablet size and 1 column layout when we go to the mobile S size. The same thing for about me page as well. 2 column page layout for bigger size and 1 column page layout for any smaller size. The final page that I have created is the contact page, and actually for this page I didn't create the new PHP form page. Instead I have include the PHP form page from our web 120 portal folder. For future I will and may create or copy the new PHP form, but right now I think I will just reuse the form page from our web 120 portal folder. And for this final project, I didn't use a lot of PHP include, PHP template, PHP switch case function, because I want to spend more time to research about CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid module. I think CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid module is the future. This is the future to create the multi-column page layout, and this is very useful, and this is very important to any web developer out there. And also I think for PHP things we have learned about PHP, we have played around with PHP include, we have studied about PHP switch function for our when we created the web 120 portal folder, and when we create a big assignment project as well. So for my final project, I just want to create something simple, something easy to test, something easy to deploy. That's why I stick with HTML, but in future I will absolutely apply PHP for my web application. But for now, I just want spend more time to research about CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid module. It's summer, it's crazy. I have a lot of class right now, but PHP is very important. But for this front-end class, I will just stick with HTML format for my final project. I hope you guys don't mind it so much. But enough for the excuses. Let's go down to business, and I will explain what technique that I have used to create the multi-column page layout. So if we go, if you guys can see that for the home page, like this page right now, it will have three column. It will have three rows. The first row is the navigation bar, the second row is the main content, and the last row is the footer. And the page also only have one row because I choose only one row for the main content. And to apply those template or grid layout in CSS file, we only have to apply three lines. The first line is display equal to grid. The second line is grid template columns, and we have to say how many columns that we want to use for that page. In this case, only one column. The last line is grid template rows, and the same thing is I will say that I want three rows for this current page right now. So as you guys can see, it's that easy to create a layout for our website without using float or any glyph fix technique. And for the navigation bar, I use another module, which is the CSS Flexbox module. In the mobile side as screen size, as you guys can see, the navigation bar is just a collection of li list as usual. But if we go expand to bigger size, then each of the li list will be wrapped and put next to each other, very beautiful. As you guys can see, each li element will be put next to each other. And if we go down to smaller size, then each of these li element will be wrapped or will be pushed out to a new row as well. For this current homepage, I only have one column, but for the me and friends page, I have three columns. The first column, if you guys wonder how can I display those pictures vertically, then the answer is I have used CSS Flexbox for this column. So instead of using Flexbox property with a flex direction equal to column as what I have used for the navigation bar, for this picture column I will say that the Flexbox direction that I want to use is the row. I want to display each picture in this column into a new row. So as you guys can see, CSS Flexbox can be used with CSS Grid at the same time. They work together, and they work together very well. They support each other very well. And if I want to modify, let's say, from 3-column page layout to 2-column page layout, then in the CSS file, the only thing that I have to change is I add a new media query, and the grid template column, I switch from 3-column to 2-column. So no more float left or right. I mean, float left and float right still have its use, but for creating the multi-column page layout, I think CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid will be the future. There will be also something that I want to share with you guys. I use jQuery to display or hide those li children under this block element. So the default setting with those children li is I set them display equal to none, and I will add a jQuery event listener that says every time I click this block, those li children will be applied a CSS class with a display equal to flex, and the flex direction will be equal to row. So just remember, flex direction equal to row will mean the the children items will be displayed um, vertically, and if you use flex direction equal to column, then the children items will be displayed as a row or horizontally. And I also use font as font awesome icon for some of the social media icon right here, but I haven't put the link of my friend's profile in here, and I think this is not a very complete project right now because I still use a lot of lorem ipsum. For other thing, I also just use the same thing as a placeholder for multi-column layout. I have also included the HTML, CSS validation, but it has some of the bugs, and I think I will have to come back to fix it when I have time. I also include a disclaimer page as well. So as you guys can see, this is not a complete project yet, but I think I am very satisfied with what I have achieved and with what I have researched and learned through the time that I spent with the final project. I think CSS Flexbox and CSS Grid module again, it will be the future um, to create a multi-column page layout. If you guys disagree with me or if you guys have something to ask me, any question at all, just shoot me an email through my inbox or my school canvas, and I will try to reply to you guys as soon as possible and as much as I can. That's it, guys. Thanks for listening to me and have a good summer. Goodbye. Hi everyone, it's me again. I'm so sorry, but in the last video I forgot to demo the contact page. So that's what I will do right now. So for the contact page, if I just enter my full name, enter any email, enter some of the message that I want to send to the client, click on the verification, and click on submit button. And the message will be displayed and say that my message has been transferred successfully. If I go to my Gmail to check, then indeed the website has sent a message to my email, and the message is ha 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 ha. Do you guys find it funny? Anyway, that's it. Thanks for keeping up with me. Have a good summer.